1. Audio check 2. Making sure everything is stable, everything is sound. Before we go ahead, hey Scratch, who is the bestest boy? Be more than happy to start the stream off. Petting the puppy. As with all things, should always take care of your pets. For today's stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to first speak with Basket. And Basket is encouraging us to go ahead and move forward with one of our quest lines that we have going on involving claiming of the Book of Necromancy. So, also you notice the red aura surrounding Gale. Who's fighting me? Really? Basket has gone mad. Wow. I guess I have to kill Basket for now. We will worry about that later. I guess we have accidentally offed Basket for the time being. But the aura of madness surrounding Gale, I guess we're gonna take that off for the time being, because clearly that didn't work to Gale's advantage. It was just supposed to be something that was harmless and meaningless and not damaging, but nope, that's entirely the opposite of a good start to the stream. So go ahead and you'll wear some different gauntlet scale, and we'll resummon Basket. There we go. And now Basket will be fine, and we won't have to accidentally off him. Sorry, Basket. Nothing personal, I assure you. Just a little order of business. And if you notice, after you finish off the goblins, there is still one goblin perusing the camp. Glump the Looter.
You're that true soul that's been chumming around with Minthara, aren't you? Didn't expect to see you grubbing around here in the muck and the leftovers.
Where are the rest of the goblins?
On their way to Moonrise with her ladyship. They left me here to make sure we ain't left nothing valuable behind.
And you can go ahead and off him without too many consequences, but I do always like seeing what they have in stock first. He's not really a character that's essential for anything. He doesn't come up any major quest lines, and he's got a decent sum of gold, so we'll get rid of some quick items. And then we're going to go into the basement below the apothecary shop in town, and we're going to go ahead and work on acquiring the one and the only Book of Necromancy. So we'll make this real quick. Oop, I just sold off Lyzelle's underwear. Let's not do that. We'll give that back to her so we don't have any unfortunate cutscenes, because that's not what we want to have happen here. That was a quick misclick. Sorry, Lyzelle. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. Be sure to give that back to you. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on with... I'm not going to use the Robe of Summer, and I don't need a spike shield, so give me some gold. I'll be on my way. Thanks. Lyzelle, I'm going to give you your undies back, because they should be in my inventory. And you can go ahead and put those back on the other side, so we're good. Last thing you want to do is go to camp and then have some unnecessary stuff happen that nobody really wants. It's all bad. Just avoid it. It is still considered stealing, though, so at some point, if you want to be able to pillage the camp properly, you can go after Lomp, get rid of him, start taking the spoils for yourself. He's the only one there to stop you. There is some goblins on the inside of the camp, but nothing crazy. Without further ado, let's go to the village. The Blighted Village. I'm going to go ahead and explore. There's still some goblins out here just kind of mucking about, as are the trolls.
If you want to keep your insides on the inside, don't cause any trouble.
Alright, understood. Let's talk to these gentlemen first, because they're going to be absolutely pivotal for us here shortly. One of them has a piece of equipment on that I want.
No, cheeky. Dice log fish.
We're going to skip past some of his stuff just because they're showing someone being attacked lots of better words there. So
The mark is her measure.
I'll do you one
Shows the
better.
brand of the absolute.
I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. I don't know why I chose dialogue here without having Shadowheart for guidance. That's brave.
Tell me, sweet creature, does your flesh taste as honeyed as I could hope for?
Even sweeter still.
You wound me, creature. I can hardly resist you.
Yeah, you and me both, my guy. You and me both. Not food.
Not food. Friend.
I know of your kind, but you're among the first I've seen.
Your candor makes you all the more enticing. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
The fact you didn't help with the siege, I think, was a little an issue there. You are quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I mean, no, I notice you don't wear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat.
I love that.
With gold, we check brand, good deal. No talk.
Forget the goblins. You should be fighting for
I
me.
am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Let's try some persuasion. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. And I'll use my knowledge of charisma because I want to definitely pass this check. And I still rolled terribly. But inspiration for the win. And now it's like it never happened.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble.
Very good.
Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before.
Make sure to do it when the battle is happening.
Everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Simple enough. Thanks for the warhorn.
Close.
I love that for me. What's in here? I couldn't see anything. Oh, bunch of wine. That's very good. Nice boon for me. Oh, and again, happy Thanksgiving to those celebrating. Appreciate y'all. I know, understand that most of you will not be able to tune into the stream while it's live, so this will be post. But hey, still want to make sure to celebrate with you, the viewers. That's a beam you can hit to knock down the ogres. Get some cheap damage on them with the roof falling on their head. But, you know, damage is damage. But I wanted to make sure I took the time to properly say happy Thanksgiving to y'all who are celebrating. Hopefully you had your fill of good food, good family, good football, and no one decided to bring up any topics of conversation that people otherwise wouldn't want to talk about at Thanksgiving, because that seems to be a family tradition for a lot of families out there. So that's definitely weird. But let's go ahead in here. I do find it interesting that in all senses of the word, Basket didn't have anything to say to them, and Basket's normally someone who talks a lot of garbage to a lot of people. But a lot of people are wondering, why would you keep Basket around? He doesn't really seem like that important of a character. The other honor mode run I have going on, Basket is the one that KO'd Grimforge for me in honor mode. Basket was the one that pulled the lever, that smashed the hammer, that absolutely obliterated the Grimforge. Oh, and I just drank alcohol because I hit the wrong button. That was a waste of 6 camp supplies as well, so that's unfortunate. But hey, could be worse things. The book on Paladin Oathbreakers, if you're curious about that. That's a good place. Why is there just a random loose boulder? Maybe it's just something they throw at you during the battle. Is what it is. But let's go down to the basement and see the skeletons from Basket's fallen situation. I'm very curious to see how that will play out. And if you're looking for cheap XP, the goblins are still here, so you can, you know, slowly but surely, even though you finished basically the questline involving the goblins and the tieflings, you can still press on with gaining some experience through some cheaper methods. And again, the door for going down the basement is just here in the potion shop. And then the easiest way through, the door's still open from my last little interaction where I picked up Basket. If you're wondering where to pick up Basket or Shovel, or I think the other name was Fork, possible for the character, it was in this moldering casket right here on the right side where they have the rock called the Nut Buster. I didn't make that up. It just is what it is. But this casket along the wall is the one that'll have a summon scroll for our little Quasit, have Gale transcribe it or learn it, and then he's able to make that necessary move there to where he's going to be good to go. Yep, thanks, Gale. Appreciate that. I forgot that there is an actual place to dig here. Inside these coffins are a bunch of skeletons waiting to pounce and cause havoc. We're going to wake them up here shortly. I just want to do it in a more intelligent manner than what I normally do. So we'll see how that pans out. It could be the very end for the honor mode, because I'm only level 4, and they gave me a good bit of trouble last time I was dealing with them at level 4, so we'll send that to camp. We'll send this money to Lizelle. Whichever character is strongest should be doing all the looting. I always just have the main character do it because my main character is my charisma-based character, so I don't fail any of the checks unnecessarily and put myself into a situation I just don't desire to be in. But let's get the high ground. Everyone's up here. We're good to go. And let's wake everybody up. Can I hit from here? Yes, I can. And now you can slowly but surely take them out one at a time. So it'll just be a nice, easier route, so to speak. If one of them survives, they'll just go try and wake up a comrade before they turn on you, if my memory serves correctly. So see what he does. He should dash. Nope. He decides to attack Astarion, who we've had eat a couple tadpoles. So he's a little bit more powerful than before. Let's see what we got here. Ranged attack. Boop. And that was easy. And then the next thing, just slowly but surely, we're going to just go ahead and start waking everybody up. Nobody in that one? We had a dud. That side of the casket. Nobody's popping out. I'm just looking for some cheap experience, guys. Gale, get out of the way so I can get down. I feel like the game should have recognized by now that I'm just trying to get down one step. But I guess not. But hey, so much thanks to Larian and everything they have going on. For everyone who is unfamiliar, Larian is giving us 12 new subclasses of characters for Baldur's Gate 3 for the price of free. If you own the game, they are already on there, and they are once again showing why they're one of the best companies out there, period, in gaming, and why they're an example of what can be done correctly if people just, chose to care about the industry in that particular sense of manner. Drop the stalactite on it. I'm not sure that they're all here because I've done it this way. Because I remember there being a significantly higher number of Skelly Boys. But only had the one pop out. There's the Dark Journal there. There was nothing really exciting pertaining to it. It just basically relates to everything involving Basket and its master, which is Illy, but now is Gale for all intents and purposes. And repeat the name, and I'll just examine the mirror, try to understand its magic. Try and do this intelligently. And at 20 is a great way of starting.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret.
Very
The
interesting.
face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
I'm going to repeat the name from the book just to be funny. And it upset it.
You are not Ilintoth.
It was funny that piece of information can go here.
Step forward and declare it.
Sure, I'm definitely an ally.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
I wonder if that one ended up knowing Amulam, because Amulam said he had a roommate who was a lich for a while. Well, was a lich, and then they eventually had to go their separate ways, because liches need the soul, and then the mind flayers only need the brain. So it's like it was a mutually exclusive relationship when they would hunt a foul lich. May he die 1,000 more deaths.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise?
Debatable.
Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
I spoke to the Quasit. It treats burns.
Poor choice.
Oh, Basket betrayed me. Why? Run. Bad Basket. Bad Basket. Everyone just take the high ground. We'll be safe up here. And now that the tombs are no longer available, they won't have to worry about the skeletons coming out, and we can try it from the top. Gotta love that. Really? Really, Basket?
Run, or Sparky gets you.
Enough. How do I disarm the trap?
Stop it and call it Daddy. It's a fire. How do you think you stop it? Or run squealing. Sparky gets tired. Eventually.
Sit on it and call it Daddy? What the heck, Basket? Whose side are you on? That's not helpful at all. But it looks like it's run out of... Yeah, it's run out of juice. So I'll just have to wait for the fires to kind of dissipate. And then I could try again with the mirror, because you can't just smash your way through, I don't think. If you are a barbarian, you definitely can. Medium toughness, piercing. Oh, I could just shatter it and call it good, but... You know, that's not necessarily the best way of going about things. So let's go ahead and move forward. Thanks, Basket, for nothing. I'm an ally.
You remember stories of Zastam.
Foul Lich. Therefore, Balsam is for a rash. Nope, it was for wounds. It's for wounds. Run! I'm stupid. I don't know what to tell you guys. I was so confident in my answer, too. It doesn't help. No. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just done with the mirror. Oh, I just ate it? Great. I mean, Lysel, do you have a hammer?
I crave blood.
You do. Let's go ahead and... This ledge is just driving me up a wall. It's just not functioning the way it's supposed to. Hello, mirror. Oh, wow. So I'm just awful. I guess we'll go back to the regular method.
still in control.
Let me in.
Just.
Yes, I'm an ally.
You remember stories of Zach.
A foul lich. Clean a wound.
You could see anything in me.
I look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
To be welcome.
Yay! Good job, everybody. Ugh. Except for Basket. Basket takes the rare L on this one. It was kind of funny. And then the fact that I failed the thing on the second time, that's... You can't script that. That's just a special level of stupid. I don't know, man. I don't know. Take the key. Pull the lever crank. And that opens this door, so it's a full little... It's like a Skyrim maze. Like one of the crypts. That you open a special lever, and then you pop back around to the front side. They're not the ones that invented it, obviously, but, you know. Pretty standard thing. What do we got in the trunk here? Cool. And I will pick that up. And send it back to camp. Because that'll help for when we have more dangerous fights later on down the road. Anything here? Yep, take the truffles. We'll get the book here in a second. I want to make sure I don't miss anything on this table. Scroll of Featherfall, always good. Moonhaven Logbook. The Collectania Rubrum? What does that have? Alchemical Sketches and Formula. Interesting. Ends Basilisk Oil, always good, especially for the Underdark, where everyone is petrified. Always a move there. Take the water. Skeleton, nothing here. Barrel. Oh, it's a candle. I'd laugh. Hit the candle, everything just goes boom for some reason. Do I know this bear?
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
That's unfortunate. Take the mugwort out of the baskets. Which apparently, our Quasit loves being called basket because he carries babies in them. I'm not going to ask why or how, but that seems to be his thing. The Bracers of Defense, we'll send that to Gale, so he actually has some gauntlets that are more useful, because we had the other gauntlets. Clearly, Basket wasn't going to be able to use it to its full potential, unfortunately. Which, having an entity being unable to be damaged by anything other than psychic damage is very overpowering. But at the same instance, watch Gale's armor class go from 15 up. He's wearing actual armor, so it does nothing. Let's put back on the sparkle hands.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right. Well, it is what it is. It's really good for barbarians and for monks.
Tramps. How considerate.
And Astarion, you're gonna do your usual. Let's disarm. With your advantage gloves, makes life so much easier. Boom. Yeah, I picked up the key from the other room. You failed both perception checks. Or are you just gonna pick up the book and run? Because literally all you gotta do is jump right over, run through, and you're good. It's not a very well thought out trap. But also now I have the Necromancy of Fae, which is a big problem for a lot of honor mode runs, because a lot of people have a hard time passing every single check. So you want to make sure you have the right character looking at it at the right time. Let's head back up and let's go get the gem that it relates to, because, well, I'm basically full health. Everyone's still full go. I got the hammer, not the hammer, the horn from our famous ogre pals, so we'll be able to make some things happen. Because like 925 experience, I'm not necessarily certain I'd get it from the goblins. It would get me a lot closer. So I might go about it that way, but there's real fine line between just using. You know what? It's honor mode. I need all the experience I can get before I go down the well. Let's go ahead and just send this Booyog for a ride. And they're like, I can't believe you attacked me. Well, believe it. KO'd. Can I get anywhere over near the edge? Yes, I can. Astarian's gonna just attract their line of fire. I don't have any moves, so I'll just keep it simple. We'll just stand here. And we're gonna send Basket on an invisible mission. They can't shoot me from across the way, so they have to run all the way over. Simple fools. That one Booyog is just in a world of hurt. Got Eldritch blasted off a roof. That's not very nice. I thought we were friends. I'm sure you did too until I knocked you off a roof, but you know. That's just the way it be sometimes. You don't know until it happens to you. Oh, that's lovely. An arrow of fire. And now you're charmed, so I don't gotta worry about you. At least for that one character. Gale. Let's go ahead and use our magic missile. 1, 2. That character is done. We'll take one shot on the Booyog. There we go. Good to go.
Victory awaits.
They're all slowly kind of coming at me, so let's do a big jump to the ledge here. Pull out our crossbow, and let's see who we can pick off on their way over. Because I removed all the flaming barrels, so I can't go about that route. Take an eye at the sharp eye. Boop. Oh, wow. Okay. I ain't mad at that. And then scoot it back. Astarian. That one's done. Everything's on fire around me, so I'm just gonna stay at that one spot. Like, if I'm not getting damaged, then more power to me. Scoot forward. Eldritch Blast. Hello. And Basket. Who destroyed the ladder? Did I do that? Oh well. Well, I guess Basket's kind of stuck on the roof other than running over here. Psionic Backlash, and he missed. Wow. All that for nothing, huh?
Rook to Queen 6.
And I'm not going to have Gale use any spells. If he can't hit from here, he just can't hit from here. That's just going to have to be what it is. Yep, he doesn't have movement. It's fine. And then one shot. And I missed. Really, Liza. Very interesting. And that's that. Got some quick experience. Send the heavy items to Lizelle. Be good to go. Apparently I broke the ladder at some point, but is what it is. There are other ways down on the other side of the house that I originally came up on. And I can slowly just start picking off more goblins so I don't gotta deal with much. There we go. Really, Gale? You're going to be worried about being malcontent right now? Seems like a weird thing to be all that concerned about.
You sought a fight.
Yep. I actively sought that fight. Why is he just walking towards me like nothing happened? And easy come, easy go. Was not worth the time of day. I just want whatever experience you offer because I'm getting that close to level 5. Because I'm planning on using the Ogres to help me out with what's going on, and these characters aren't really a necessity moving forward. So let's start with the one who caused me most problems, but I missed. And Astarion, you're gonna start it here. Sneak attack, you go first. And that's better than I hoped it was gonna be. Good shot. High ground.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I already used my turn. Gale, Ray of Frost him. And then get out of dodge.
Swift and lethal.
Lysel front line. Good to go. And now we'll just wait for the brawler to run over. Oh, he wants to say hi to Astarion. All of them seem to have beef with Astarion. Oh, oh, okay. I see how it is. No one seems to like the vampire, huh? Good 6. That's fine. Somehow Basket. Oh, Basket's invisible. That's why he's uninvolved. But not a deal. We're just picking up loose experience points right now before we head down the well. We just picked up the book of the Necromancy of Fae. That's gonna go to camp. Lysel, a lot of that. Now let's take out the guard. That should be just right outside. Shouldn't be more than 5 to 10 feet this way. Yeah. Hello. I have the high ground. I will be Eldritch Blasting you now. We'll start with the Sharp Eye. I'm just missing. Rolling really good for initiative, though. Take out the Brawler. Oop, nice shot. Offhand attack. Astarion coming up clutch here with critical hits. And that's why I didn't want you around. You invite a lot of friends that don't need to be at the party. Jump all the way down. Hello. Scoot over here. Just impose on them. Nope. Can't do anything about that, so that's going to be an issue. Poison sprayed him right in the keister, and just nothing. Not even bothered. And we got a Hellish Rebuke. That's good. Pull out our sword. We'll just attack because you're right here. Pommel strike. Starring with the high ground. There we go. Goodbye to your companion. Oh, not. I wanted the offhand attack. Ranged. And once more, they only seem to be after Astarion. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why they just keep going that manner or form or direction, but that's what they're about. And down you go. Thanks for participation. Had a good run there. Astarion, you don't have a basic healing potion on your person? You have a lot of alcohol on your person. Which, you know, that's more interesting. But let's go grab a basic potion from Shiba Shaba.
When I get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad.
Gale, you have all of your spell slots. You're at full health. You're hanging out with Basket. Please don't be a bad influence on Basket. I don't want our resident Quasit to be even worse off than he already is, because he lied to me about what happens with the mirror. So, don't love that for me, but let's go down the well. We're going to go down the wrong way, I should say. We're going to bust through one of the walls and pop out one of the side areas. Because I already busted out the wall on another point. Yeah, there we are. The Whispering Depths. I only need one character to step forward. I want to... There it is. I wanted the enwebbed. Wanted them to hear the noise and come running. No, I did not. Everyone stand by and be ready. They should be arriving. Right? There they are. Oh, get back, get back. Everything went wrong. The plan went terribly awry. When doesn't it? Well, let's see. Basket is invisible. Hello. Can I scare you? Nope. Not likely. Take that. Basket is in it to win it. Take my 90%. Got a lot of damage off.
Well, so much for peace.
And we're gonna go ahead and we will use our Eldritch Blast. Nice 10 damage. We'll stay at the top, not in the web. Basket took a lot of damage from something. I don't know what, though. Basket will probably not make it through the turn, but we can always resummon him because Gale has learned that won't be much of an issue at all. What are you going to do, face spiders? Come on, come at me. Just come at me like Laren continuing to give us great, free, amazing content like 12 new subclasses. You used a web on me, but Basket was right there. And of course, Astarion. That one makes sense. Lysel's just gonna jump this, make this easy. Come between both of them, and cleave. Action surge, and we'll take this guy off. There we go. Good to go. Gale. With 80%, you just swing and miss? Basket, what are we yelling about? Like, I know what you said, but why'd you say it? Was there a necessity for that? Like, at all? There we go, good hit. Go at least swing at a Basket. Nice job. Brought all the way down to 10 HP. Now I just have the spiders, which is going to be the biggest issue anyway. Can we charm the spider? No, we cannot. And then the last monster. RIP Basket. You were the true MVP. Take down the numbers. Now we'll just a second wind. Boom. Good to go. Gale out here, not trying to use all your spell slots. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, my friend. It doubles movement cost, but it's fine. Get him out of the web. So if there's another mass attack, we'll be good to go. Sneak attack, high ground. 16, nice. And take that off. Good to go.
Nothing will stand.
Eldritch Blast. Good to go. Then we'll have the Spider Queen coming up next. I'm very fascinated to see how that's going to go overall. Wow, just... You're going to flee now? No, no, no. We're not... People are not fleeing. Somehow that did 0 damage. Okay, it did 8. I was gonna say, like, I didn't see a number register, so I was a little perplexed at that.
Always be a gentleman.
And now I'm kind of in a really bad position. Gale, how far can you jump, my guy? Not very. Strength has never been your thing. Nope. Just move how you can. Astarion. Right there. One move. Good job. And there's no way he's going to make a shot all the way over there, so we'll just have to, yeah, just short. It shows the travel path, but I just don't have enough movement. Get you a little more forward at the very least.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
From my current position, the furthest I can go is here. So why'd you walk forward? What the... Interesting. Some of the travel pathing that does come up in this game from time to time. And we'll try to charm a spider once more. Nice. Love that. Love that. But now it's gonna get everybody else. Better be lucky than good sometimes. Go for it. Good use of the Everburn Blade. And again, we're going to conserve Gale's spell slots. Nice. Good work. Oh, yeah, nothing there. Astarion. Good job, everybody. Got that reasonably taken care of. If you guys would stop playing around back there, that'd be great. So I don't have to hear the dice rolling infinitely over and over. Be fantastic. A lot of decent loot around, so don't be shy about taking your time looting things. Even though apparently somehow I can't attack it standing an inch from it with a longsword. Got it. That makes sense. But that should have just eviscerated Lysel. I cannot pick... Lysel, get out of the way.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
What are you even doing here? You don't need to be point blank. Alright, I'll just give it up on that loot. It's fine. It's not a deal. It's just an antidote. We're gonna get on to the Spider Queen in just a moment. There's that great sword over there. I could see it next to the shield. Which is initially supposed to be the thing that you look at and be like, ooh, I want to pick this up. Triggers the web, and then you start the fight if you hop down just the well through being smart enough to realize, hey, the well right here on that rope is the best way of coming down because you can kind of sneak up on monsters, gain the high ground, as opposed to doing what I did where I just purposely triggered the trap just to see what would happen. Where's that backpack? Backpack's up here. Take it down. Thank you. Old backpack, potion, and a bronze necklace. Good stuff. Alright. Anything good in here? If I remember correctly, there's not really that much. It just gives you a backstory on Karnas, the spider that you meet in Act 2, who was once a drow, but then through some kind of scientific experiment gone horribly, horribly awry, or great depending on your point of view, he ended up becoming part spider, which is still wild to even, like, say as a sentence that, you know, things went horribly, horribly. You know, he became that fractured in the mind that this was his idea. Because what he has is this bloody journal. Because he's originally a screed on Lolth penned in blood, the book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop it. I recall my life upon the surface of more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen awaited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Lolth herself. My drow captors cannot fathom it. But I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Lolth with my very soul. And then he proceeds to go ahead and experiment on himself, and things go horribly wrong / right for himself in this tattered journal. It was like, they can sense my devotions, it draws them, I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots, taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face, an arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. Which is basically just how he found the drow, converted himself into that, and Elliot became this big problem that we now have on our hands that is, once and for all, the Spider Queen, who I was hoping to catch a glimpse of from over here, but it is still just too far away. The spider silk boots are a must-have if you're going to be an adventure in this area, and you didn't want to take any unnecessary chances, because like, I do enjoy the speedy light feet, but what we need is the spider step boots, so that we can walk on the spider webs without risking being entangled. You don't want to have an entanglement, if you know what I'm saying. For all those people who understand that joke, appreciate y'all. And then run over here. Should be this backpack. And just let it be known that I left my homeland because I was bound to my master, and not because I chose to. Were it not for the oath I swore, I would still be home serving the Zulkirs and not tending to a hog pox in this crude hamlet. However, an oath is an oath, and I will serve him as is my duty until I'm released. The early journal entries are written in a delicate, intricate script that gets rougher and wilder the more pages you turn. It ends with one hastily scrawled entry. They did it. The Dark Justiciars got the old bastard before the Zulks could. Now he's bleeding out, and once he's gone, I'll be free of his oath. I can go back. I'll return the tome of necromancy he stole. They'll forgive me then. They'll know I'm loyal. The key gem's secure in the tunnels. Once I have it, I'll slip into the cellar, take what I can carry, and then home. And that apprentice was originally serving Ilan Toth, who got taken out by the Dark Justiciars. That eventually, now we, through our, lovely situations we have on our hands, we now have one basket in our possession, which is awesome. That he's just kind of hanging out with us, and we're, making friends with each other that way. What I think is an overlooked aspect of the Spider Queen fight is the fact that, come on, let's just end this already, is the fact that the Spider Queen herself, you can take out some of her eggs from a vantage point that is entirely off the beaten path over here through that web, and you can use like an arrow of fire and go ahead and get some significant damage off that way. Make sure I didn't miss anything. The dead goblin, and then there's this web here, which I'm just gonna take out that way. Move the wine, which again, I'm not sure how good the wine is, considering no one knows how long it's been down here. Because from here, you can see that one spider walking around. If it never notices you, you could literally throw like a fire arrow, well, shoot a fire arrow, make it over here, hit one of them, boom, they all go. And you can start taking out the phase spider eggs one at a time. You can sneak through there, and then up through there for the other ones. So what I always have tended to do is I'm going to leave most of the party here. Astarion, I'm going to have equip the boots, because I forgot you just got basic leather boots. I've done a terrible job of, at least in this playthrough, of ensuring that everyone has the correct armor on them, and then we're going to equip the gloves of archery onto Astarion right now, as that will be the best for him coming up in this fight. We don't want him to be running around with the wrong equipment for this battle. Let's see what we got here. Everything so far is relatively quiet on the front. So let's go here. And there's the Spider Queen. There is the lady who's going to give me the most problems of any character. I do have the Alchemist Fire, which will be beautiful. And do I have... Yep, I got plenty of fire arrows, so I can go ahead and make things work as best I can. You have the Spider's boots equipped. Let's sneak over here real quick before everyone turns around and catches on to what I'm up to. Let's hide in the corner over here. We'll be fine. Although it definitely looks like he's not sneaking if he was at that upright position. Now we wait. It's attack, sneak back down. Attack, sneak back down. It'll be a much faster process once I've remembered her initial travel path. There, she's good.
Radio note.
One more shot. And we deck back down. Okay, there you go, Starion. Don't just stand upright like a fool. Let's not push that situation when we don't need to. We just need to get this one, and then we need to get the other ones. Just one shot. Sneak. Come on. I know you're going to turn and look over here and be perplexed. Off you go, Spider Queen. Off you go. Head on your merry way. Thank you. I do not want to deal with you right now, being all that upset. I need to reach your eggs, however. That's going to be the issue. What I should do is keep Astarion here, split this item, send this over to Lysel. I can't be found in this current position. So let's get this formula working perfectly here. Everyone duck. And we'll wait out that spider. And then we'll get those eggs from the side. Oh, Astarion got found. Okay. That's terrible. Alright, everybody, stop sneaking. We need to go help. Things went horribly, horribly wrong. That is the worst case situation that could have happened. She's not even on a web. Oh my gosh. How did he get found hiding behind a rock? That is so unfortunate. And that ruins 90% of the plans I had. Void Bulb, I could literally pull her and then drop her. That could be the thing we need to do here. Because otherwise, we're going to be pretty much doomed. Could I pull the other spider into an early grave? Let's try it. Nope, it resisted, of course. What you're gonna do is summon Basket. Basket's now involved. Let's go ahead. Next step. Yeah, because you're on solid ground. We're doomed. This fight is gonna be... This is an L, no matter how you slice it. I don't think it's going to work. Magic Missile. Gale's now ready, and the last person will be me, as I need to make sure I've got everything planned out the correct way. Yeah, I'd have to step all the way out there, and that's not gonna do it.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
If I survive this, nope, failed the spiderweb. But somehow I'm still not seen. That's lovely. And I'm just going to continue to fail this check. Come on, let's move here. That's beautiful that that worked out, but logically speaking, shouldn't have. Good hit. Hunt.
And away I go.
Use the Hunter's Mark, and then a Starion's turn. What do we got? So at least I destroyed these eggs, but you are in a terrible position, my friend. She is outside the normal range. She has all of her kids. Like, this is bad. Could not have planned this worse if I wanted to. Alright, there's your eggs. Those are out of the way. And then get out of here. Which won't necessarily work. I use my turn, and now let's see what she's up to. Oh, God. That's super bad. Worst case scenario all the way around. I have to use the arrow of fire. We'll try and take these guys out from the high ground. Only option we got. Oh, thank goodness it didn't work or whatever it was trying to do. Jump out of dodge and make sure everything is good and safe here. Basket, what am I going to do with you? What in the world is the best move? Because you can't jump because you're immobile. If you go invisible, call that good for now. It went right after the wizard, the one character I knew I needed to keep furthest in the back. Hellish Rebuke. Oh, nice, 15. That's fantastic. So, Gale, you already used your turn, but you could still use a health potion, because that's absolutely essential. And now I have to deal with these other children of Lolth. I mean, only 2 damage, that's not the end of the world. Nice, Astarion, nice. And then you have the boots, so I don't gotta worry about you getting stuck anywhere.
Never a dull moment.
Let's see, I'm trapped. Do I got cleave? Yes, I do. Because that will... Right? It should be a steady swing motion. But I don't want to get the web, because then I'll die. Good, I got them both. That's really good, and the web took the hit that it was trying to give me. Without jumping or moving. Saved it. Oh, I just accidentally grouped everybody. Stay on the web, stay on the web. Ooh, 22, that's not good. No, even with that, nothing. Yep, there we go. There we go. Oh, Basket survived. Good for Basket. And get her out of the acid. It is mad at Gale. Like Gale actually did something.
May it please, Mistra.
Good damage, Gale. Good damage. And as always, grab a quick healing potion when you can. Because you are getting beat up. They are very upset with you for any number of reasons, apparently. Yep. Astarian's got the moves. 36%. Not good. So let's go ahead and ensure some damage. None. It saved everything. Really. That's one of the rare Astarian disappointment turns. Haven't had a lot of those. Activate Clouded Daggers. That's going to get at least that 11 worth of damage there. And grab a quick heal. Split the party up. So even if it group attacks, it won't get multiple people. I'm hoping. Nope, it found a perfect spot. That's well played on this part. I laugh if we were able to shove it just down in the crevice. That'd been it. Quick hit. And then we will drop a potion, because we're going to need that. I went right past it, but there's one here that'll do. Basket. Invisible. And it's gonna go back after Gale again. Nope, Astarian. Nope. And a failure. This spider I just need to end. It's causing too many problems. Infested? And not move or take action unless the silk is removed with acid or fire damage to explode, dealing 8 to 80 poison damage to the entombed creature. Oh. Wow. There we go. That is a nice little perk Larian gave him. My goodness. Well played. Scoot Astarian out of the way. Nothing crazy here. I have advantage. So yeah, of course what we should do is concentrated blast.
Excellent.
That'll do that. And then will I have advantage? Pummel strike. No advantage. It seems to be working out. And now I need to go get Lysel back. Basket. Come up here. Sorry for the terrible, terrible camera angle.
Death is but a word away.
There we go. Nice hit. Gale, I need you to heal as well. Good stuff.
On my way.
Astarian, you're basically gonna have to waste a turn here to get Lysel back up. But at least the potions on a character that's like active that I'm seeing regularly. Throw it in such a way that only gets you. Boom, and she's back alive. Offhand attack, just shoot for it. It's 45%. Whatever happens, happens. I can't do anything there. Too close. And let's go for just a regular attack. Yeah, I'm not strong, so that wasn't going to be a good move. Tears Protection on Lysel. Just in case. She will probably still die this turn, but we're going to try it. And it works sometimes. Basket, I mean, they're all gone, so I don't really get what that would have done, but alright. Good to go. We use True Strike, so that should be good for next turn. And Gale is just still chipping away. Bless his heart. Guess we have 50%. Go for it. Heck yes. Good job, everybody. My plan entirely failed. Entirely. But we're alive. We're gonna get the gem. That's all that matters. I don't think they're gonna have any loot, to be honest. So let's just run around.
I wonder what's down there.
Lead the way.
Yeah, that looks fun. Got the waypoint. What's up, basket? So far, we managed to get the book, Necromancy of Thay, and now we have the Dark Amethyst that goes with it, that the apprentice left down here for I don't know what reason, but, you know, to each their own. But overall, good experience. Did we level up? No. Still short by a significant portion of experience. So maybe we go back to the goblin camp and finish off the goblins in true Dark Urge fashion. They were our allies once, but now not so much. Maybe I'll even let Shadowheart join the party. Ouch. Temple Toxin. Go. The dagger is weighs too much, so we're doomed. Shield, this. Lysel. Carry it. Good job, everybody. We have survived, and the honor mode run continues, even though that was easily the worst attempt I have ever made at passing that run with the Spider Queen. So that's something. That's definitely one of the worst things. Because I forgot I was going to summon the Ogres, and they were going to help. When you're on stream, you don't think the way you do off stream. It's just the wildest thing, and it makes no literal sense as to why that is the way that it is. Nice little short rest.
That hit the spot.
Yes, it did, Gale. Now let's go to the Goblin Village and cause some just general havoc for whoever's left over. If anybody. Because I know I want to take out the looter after I've, you know, picked up some perils.
How you doing,
Well, them
pal?
spoils are man.
Looking for some odds and ends? I've scavenged all sorts.
Yes, you have. The Watcher's Guide, don't need that. The Assassin's Such a Dagger is nice, but still don't really necessarily need it. Lysel's holding all the loot. There's that. Boom. Gone, and gone. I don't need this extra shield. I don't need these paintings. You're gonna give me more gold, which I will appreciate. My character has to be carrying something heavy. Like I'm carrying 7 pounds worth of water and 11 pounds of Alchemist's Fire, so that's probably that right there. And there's 18 pounds of just nothingness. So what we're gonna do is sell off Starian's last piece of clothing there. Don't need the ritual staff. Pick up your potions. And boom. Good stuff. I'm no longer heavily encumbered, but we'll send this to Astarion. And the rest will go to Lysel. Back to Lysel. Now, to finish off the looting, because I think the last thing we're going to do for this stream today is find the way into the Underdark through up here, because I know I found the way to the Underdark. Oh, Gale, hello. What's up?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do.
I think I've already given you 2 objects, so I'm just
And soon.
over it. You can have the poisonous rope. There you go. Eat a piece of clothing.
Good gods.
Here we go, Gale. Here comes the truth.
It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
It would have been unconscionable of you to not bring this up when we first met, but that's good. Go on, you're among friends.
You're about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
So she found you as a kid, raised you, and then you guys hooked up? I'm not gonna... We know what that is. It's not okay. But, we're gonna just doubt him. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul.
But now, like, the wizards have getting laid as one of the perks of their religion. Like, that's a thing.
We never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
And you thought you knew better than... actually, I'm going to say I applaud your ambition.
Though not, I think, my methods.
No, Gale, you were having relations with the goddess, so I think your methods were flawed either way.
My ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Considering how long you've been talking, we can go over that later. Straight to the sordid part, please. Because it's still crazy that Mystra is judging him for being ambitious, even though Mystra was a human who literally became a goddess herself. So he's just literally trying to follow in her exact footsteps, and she's upset about that. That's pot and kettle in the worst possible manner.
Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Why are you squatting for this, is my main quandary with it.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
How are you still alive, considering he just consumed Nethery's magic?
I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Thanks for that, Gale. About time you opened yourself up, considering we just had a whole issue going on.
Orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Nethery's magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
And that's one of the largest cities in all of Faerun, so it's a... Yep.
You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time.
A little bit.
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now. Perhaps it would be best if I leave. Put as much distance between us as I can.
Gale, this is the second time you tried to leave on stream. Are you sure you're just not camera shy? See. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Absolutely not. I need my resident wizard. We've come this far together and we'll continue on together. This is how it will be.
That is a great relief.
Even though that's literally saying you want the most dangerous person in all of Faerun still following you. But it's better than an enemy. And he just walks away and you go hear a boom and you're like, oops. That's on me.
I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own.
Yes, Gale, you have been lecturing for what feels like an eternity. I just wanted to kind of like get on with things and move on with my day, but here we are. All the goblins are gone.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Yeah, there was probably a few sacrifices done in many people's names that weren't necessary. Even Jorah Ragzlin has left. But now, I believe that makes it much easier for me to just run up here and do the looting I see fit. Yeah, because it's not stealing if there's anyone there to catch you doing it. Terrible logic, by the way. I just wanted the smoke powder barrels and the loot that's in the other room. Why am I trying to move it? I'm trying to steal. Sheesh. Game, make it make sense.
Still breathing.
No, I want to be Lysel. And we're gonna see if there's some other smoke powder. Nope. Anything worthwhile though, there should be plenty of potatoes, garlic, carrots, things of that nature. So if you're doing an honor mode run or a tactician mode run, plenty of consumables for camp. And it'd be good to go. Like this carrot, a courgette, a potato, more carrots, send that to camp. And then we have more ales for the party. I don't need that. I just need pork sausage, sausage link, pork belly, roast ribs. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab those items. And we have these items to camp. Good to go. There is a chest in the upper rafters. Don't forget about that. If you've not looted up here, just run carefully, because it's right there. I see it. You can just run along the... Oh, no, I thought I saw it. Pick up the grease bottle. Just runs all the way over there. I could just sworn there was a chest on this side, or is it the other side? That is not ideal. But I can't even remember where chests are when I have about 1,000 hours put into this game. And still haven't beaten honor mode run. The chest's on the other side. Tucked away in this corner away from the light. So unless you're like actively looking for it or trying to approach Ragzlin and ambush him, then you wouldn't naturally stumble upon it. Alright, and then you have all this loot here. Oh, Astarian, get over here. You can jog any faster, that would be appreciated. And put on your gloves that are necessary. Gloves of Thievery that we got from the Zentrum, because we need advantage. Still got a 21, even rolling 2 dice. Hello. Amulet of Saloon's Chosen, Infernal Iron, Gloves of the Growling Underdog. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls, which I'll give to Lizelle. These boots, we're definitely going to pick up for ourselves. And there we go. Even if you help the goblins, you can still steal from the goblins when they're gone. That's the beauty of things. Kind of double dip. So if there's something you weren't able to get initially that you really wanted and you picked a side, you can always go back to that area after everyone's gone and just kind of handle your business as such. So he died. The original worshipper of McGlubiet is no longer with us. That's unfortunate on his part. Take those for myself. And then even the goblins that are usually hiding out here in this back corner are off and missing. And again, happy Thanksgiving to those who are just popping in and out of the stream. I know most people are with their families, with their friends, loved ones, or just hanging out by themselves and having this nice simple time. Happy Thanksgiving to those who just found time to make it in the stream. Again, if you only make it for 5 minutes, make it for 5 minutes. Still appreciate you guys coming in, taking a look at the stream, what we have to offer here at Geek Variants. Our best wishes out to each and every one of y'all. Let's see what we have in the corner over here. Now I should be able to loot Halsin's body, because I did turn on Halsin. We embraced the Dark Urge in all of its facets, so I want to make sure I'm able to at least get the spoils from that battle in no uncertain terms. And there's still some items here that I didn't loot originally because I didn't want to upset the guard. Take the silver. Anything up here? Nope. Move on over here. Nope. Still empty. We're just double dipping on loot because we help the goblins to take out the tieflings. But now that the goblins are gone, I want my spoils. And there he is. Well, that's the brawler. Take the scimitar. Halsin, how you doing? Thanks, buddy. Take those to camp. Your armor, I'm going to give to Gale. Quarterstaff also to Gale. Your nighttime attire, by all means. And the camp supply pack, heck yes. Extra 40 camp supplies is always a boon. Wherever that went. Did it just go straight to camp? Apparently, yes. There's not really much else out here other than what's in the chest over here, which has the Beastmaster's chain. And for those curious, it just helps you with a level 1 animal friendship, so in case you end up in a situation where you need an animal to really be on your side, that's the way of going. Nice supply of stuff there. Good here, nothing crazy going on. Anything in the skeletons? No. And there's no hidden items. So now we're going to trigger the next big fight to happen down here, because I need that 550 experience for sure. But I'll pick up the chicken egg, and then we will pick up a fire wine barrel, because I'm going to use that. It's going to be rather helpful for the next situation I'm going to set up, because I need to take out the ogres, but I also need to have a ogre / troll taken care of so I can continue to pass where I need to be. So if I just throw those two forces at each other, you would imagine that I'd be able to come up with the correct result. You know what I'm saying? Cabbage, sweet potatoes. Come on, Astarion, go run over. I pressed X. Thank you. You don't really need to think about it. It's nothing too crazy. There's a note on that stool over there that is to Elminster from Volo, because those two are always in cahoots, because they both just refuse to age or pass away or anything of that nature. They're both just older than dirt and still just causing trouble throughout all of Faerun. Ritual dagger and a ritual axe. I believe I didn't pass that. Did I pass it? No, I did pass it. Leviathar's Love. Have 30 hit points or less, you get +2 to attack rolls and wisdom saving rolls, which will be pivotal later on in the game, but for now won't play any factor. I looted every other room. Things were taken care of. I never noticed that there was a health potion right here. Well, thanks for that. Wonder why Priestess Glut just had a health potion just by where she's standing always. And anything good here?
It's mine now.
That's one way of thinking about it. A whole bunch of random loot. Go ahead and pick that up, because that's always good. That's probably why this account, like this character, I should say, versus my other honor mode run that I have going on off stream. One is broke, which is off stream, and then this one is just loaded in terms of gold.
With pleasure.
Oh, you don't want me to enter, huh? I could have just slashed the door down, to be honest, but, you know, is what it is. Because I went the roundabout way rather than going through the door initially. You can just run to that side, jump over, and then you snuck in here and you enter up on top of that rafter up there. And you can go see the smoke powder barrel reserves that are lying around. So if they want to leave me a gift, then by all means, I will hastily accept. And now to make this work, I need to get this. Did the troll leave? The troll left. Dang. That was going to be the setup for that fight. Oh boy. That's not going how I anticipated that. Maybe I'll just summon them and attack them outright, and just I need to take out only one of them so I can get the item I am thinking of. So if I claim the high ground, it shouldn't be too big a deal. Amulet of Misty Step. Give that to Gale so he can just kind of go in and out as needed. A couple scrolls. Selenite Journal. Shadowheart has an interesting reaction to it. Other than that, not really much to delve into, shall we say. Because again, if you summon the trolls and you don't have a fight for them, things get really interesting. So I'll show you guys. I just want to make sure I have the high ground for the fight, so everyone needs to get up here. You have Gale, there's Lizelle, Basket, and then my character Sheba Shaba, who I believe has the horn. Guys, stop trying to run down. That's not what we're trying to do here. Look for the horn. They said they'd be nearby. I wonder if they know it's like a trap. Try it again. I guess they just don't hear inside so well. Alright, let's head outside and we'll try it over from a different perspective because they just wanted to make the stream more difficult. Which, hey, I guess more power to them. We'll just fast travel to the outside rather than make you guys see me run through every single step of the way. Go ahead and get... head up here. And then we'll go ahead and get the ogres ready to be present and available for what we have going on. Come on, everybody. I know it's a lot of steps to climb up, but we're good. We can handle this. We've been preparing. How are your spell slots doing, Gale? Not good. Not good. So you're not going to be as helpful as I want you to be. But we'll make this work. This will be a decent enough place to have a fight. Where are they? There they are.
Why, you succulent schemer. You promised meat, but you offer nary a scrap. But I know just the thing to sate my appetite.
He's been trying to eat me for a while now. I only need to take out Lump. Everything else is just extraneous. So this is going to be the real fight, is taking him down. I can get all three of them right here. So that worked. And then Pommel Strike, which of course he saves. And because he's wearing the warped headband of intellect, his intelligence is rather high, so scaring him is not really going to be the move. Nice hit, Basket. He's stuck behind his brother. I love that. Ouch. Do not love that hit, though. Cloud of Daggers. Here you go, everybody. And Gale, we're gonna get you over here where it's nice and safe. Hellish Rebuke. Gotcha. And now I can't break away. That's lovely. Take the hit.
Not far before my time.
Second Wind. Action Surge. And somehow you missed. Lysel. Girl, what are you doing? %65% again.
All that matters.
What are you guys doing? That's 42. 50. And the whole reason I summoned him, I wanted to take this because it sets your intelligence score at 17 automatically. So that's good. So that worked out. And I'll just have to offer myself as a sacrifice and walk in front of them to keep things moving pretty kosher. Basket? Swing for the fences. They wanted nothing to do with the fight.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
The minute their leader's gone, they start acting all silly.
My mind.
So,
And, well,
that went beautifully. You notice my intelligence score is only a 12. Not a lot of bonuses there. Slap this on there, and now all of a sudden we're cooking with fire. For my character, we're making things.
Beauty sleep soon. I may just get a tad malcontent.
So now we're good. Everyone's healed. We use all of our short rests. Let's make camp. And that's where, once we finish our dialogue, that's where we will end the stream for today on Thanksgiving, because I still got to get to my Thanksgiving meal. I hope you guys are having all of the delicious sides possible, all the amazing meal, and the best holiday you possibly can. And you guys have some safe travels for your Black Friday shopping if anyone's going out.
Gales had this devastating all within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Astarion, you still haven't told me you're a vampire yet. So, just for the record, you would keep a secret.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
You also are keeping secrets from everybody, just so we're all clear. So let's just put that in perspective here.
I'm sure you do, but please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
But I'm going to say I have no problems with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. I laugh if you could use her own guidance on yourself. Rolling a nat 20 does help, though.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
I haven't heard of much. Honestly, your faith is of your own concern. I won't judge one way or the other.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Even though you are openly, very openly, hate all GIF, which we are traveling with myself and Lizelle as GIF. So there's that.
Yes, kid.
And you get the interesting dialogue of Kin being out of there. None of these dialogues are interesting. Gale, let's have a little chat, shall we? Because things have gone pretty poorly.
How can I help?
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
All right. Well, that seems to be the honorable approach to everything, I guess. And what do you have to say for yourself, Basket? You had a rough day today.
Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Yeah, I'm not going to trust you. You lied to me openly. But you have proven your worth time and time again as a hero today, because you didn't actually perish. At least, by a monster's hand. By my hand, a little bit. We're going to eat 10 things of cheese, 30 things of garlic, and 2 good berries. Healthy meal.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony.
Sigh dreamily at the fantasy.
You would have given anything to have
We're
seen
embracing the dark urge,
as you
remember?
jolt awake, too many questions plague you.
We're going to head on out for a little stroll, and we're going to meet one of my favorite characters in the game.
When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
There he is.
Me lord, jubilant day. I have found your vile self at last.
Scleritus fell.
Scleritus fell. Your loyal and ever-adoring Butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long.
Yes, yes, we have. About time someone respected my godlike depravity.
My lordly reprobate, I missed you ever so. I found you following the stench of that bard.
Yeah, that's
He
weird.
rigged across the coast, like a piece of dog muck on the road.
I can smell her gore too. What a fair perfume.
My, we will be reintroducing necrophilia to your schedule in no time.
No, we will not. I'm drawing a hard line there.
Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance.
One of the best items in the game. The whole reason people choose Dark Urge for their honor mode runs.
You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity.
Neither can I. Keep it simple dialogue.
Sanguine Master, your next work will be wonderful. It will be hard to improve upon what you have already done. I am a great admirer of what you did to the bard's left carotid artery. But I am certain inspiration will strike. Be true to yourself, my lord.
And still somehow notices me sneaking off. Go ahead and put on the Deathstalker mantle. Once per turn, when you kill an enemy, shroud yourself in primeval darkness to become invisible for 2 turns. It's definitely going to be a big piece moving forward. And I just can't put that on her. Let's see what my boy Scratch has for me. What do you got, buddy?
Pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
What we're going to do is we are going to use our Sleight of Hand. Look over here. Look over here. Oh, I got something. I got something. And gotcha.
Pushes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
And now I can summon my boy Scratch to help out with fights. So we're of course going to pet him because he has gifted us with the presence of himself. Between Scratch and our one and only Basket, we are making our way through Faerun very easily. I've been Brett for Geek Variants. Thank you for checking out the stream. Be sure to like, leave a comment on some of your least or favorite parts of the stream. And if you haven't subscribed and made it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and sure to do so. We have over 1,000 videos for you to choose from. I'm sure there's something you like. And once more, happy Thanksgiving. There should be another Baldur's Gate stream here coming over the next 3 days. Be sure to enjoy yourselves, folks. It's a nice, long, relaxing weekend. Have a good one.